What's up guys, Houndish here, and today we had some pretty exciting news about explorable places, lost sectors, public events and adventures coming in Destiny 2, and this comes from IGN's first coverage for Destiny 2. So we get a conversation here between IGN and a lead of rituals and programming at Bungie, and they talk about what stuff we can look forward to in the new spaces. So as they load into Nessus, we see that there are some notifications displaying that new quests and adventures are available. This kind of stems off from the milestones which they have added, and these basically show you which activities or content you still need to complete. Moving on, we see a Cabal public event where you need to override a mining lander, which is a huge drill sent down from a Cabal ship. IGN asked about how public events have evolved in the new game, and Bungie said that they want to take the Court of Oryx or Archon's Forge type events out into the open world, which is pretty cool. So the public events are going to be a bit more mechanic heavy and a bit more complicated, but new public events will also have heroic triggers, which are optional objectives that when you complete will trigger a more intense, higher difficulty version of the event, with even more bonus objectives that grant bonus rewards. They show a little bit of adventure gameplay here, and this is a mission called Deep Conversation, where they're collecting data from the Vex by killing enemies. They say that adventures are similar to the kind of quests we've seen before, but they include more story and more interesting mechanics. Adventures start in the patrol zone, so there's no additional loading, which is always good. And they speak more about lost sectors here as well, and we see some really exciting gameplay of a lost sector in a pretty large space on Nessus. They say that lost sectors are hidden away, but there are of course lost sector icons and hints located in the world nearby to their locations, so you just have to spend a little bit of time to hunt for them. The only things they really mention about how lost sectors work is that there will be an encounter of some sort with a boss at the end, which you kill, granting you access to a chest full of loot, and we see a lost sector chest right here, which looks pretty cool. On Nessus, there is an AI called Failsafe, who you will have probably heard in the Inverted Spire Strike. This is the AI of a crashed colony ship called Exodus Black, and she'll have a series of side quests and activities for you to complete on Nessus. We see a new world quest, which is a larger and kind of more full-bodied piece of story-driven content than what you would get in Adventures, for example. For Nessus though, these missions will revolve around the story of Failsafe and the crashed ship. She does refer to the captain of the ship during the Inverted Spire Strike, and from what we can see, it looks like the mission requires you to track the captain's fate, so it's going to be absolutely full of story. The gameplay and the worlds look absolutely fantastic, both visually and in terms of having content to actually play in these spaces. We do get a sneaky peek right here at a new Sparrow as well. On top of this, there will be multiple landing points for the new locations, but you'll begin with just one landing zone as you start the game, and then you'll unlock them over time as you complete more parts of the story. So again, there's more of a sense of progression here. Later on in the endgame as well, having multiple landing zones will be really useful if you know what activity you're going to do next or where you need to head to. They did mention that there will be difficulty levels for different areas in Patrol, so you'll start at the lower levels of course, but if you wander off, you may bump into much higher level enemies, and then over time as you progress in the story and with your character gear level, these areas will be easier to navigate and complete activities in. They added that after the main campaign, there will be even more stuff which is unlocked in the patrol spaces, which is also very promising. We get a little bit more information about Flashpoints up next. So they are essentially patrol space equivalents of Nightfall tier activities. Each week a location will be selected and a particular set of activities, so they used the example of public events, and these will be featured, and when you go and complete a certain number of them, you will unlock a new reward. On top of this though, during the Flashpoint event, Cade will sell treasure maps for the featured destination, during which time you can go and hunt down even more awesome loot, which is locked behind the rotation of these kind of Flashpoint locations. So over time, you'll be able to repeat activities or do activities you didn't do, a number of weeks back. On top of this, during the Flashpoint events, there will be secret bosses which you can only summon or find during the event. So these will also drop extra rewards. And again, this really adds to kind of a sense of progression and purpose. and they actually said that they want each week to give you a good reason to explore an area in depth, and then to return to these places over and over again. So on the whole, this definitely sounds like the kind of stuff that we've been asking for, and the kind of stuff that Destiny has really needed for its kind of exploration spaces. When you actually look at this gameplay, it's kind of so densely packed with activities, enemies, you know, kind of secret areas and just general exploration. And it looks like, as well as being integrated with the kind of story and the campaign, these are going to be a really big part of what we spend our time doing in Destiny 2. So there we go, guys, just a quick update looking at some of the stuff we've learned about the patrol spaces, in particular on Nessus. So let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. But if you have enjoyed this video, a like is very much appreciated. As always, thanks a lot for watching, but for now, I'll catch you very soon.